Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, what a day. What a beautiful Wednesday morning. Uh, if you saw what I saw this morning, then you know why the joy that you see here, is so happy. Me in a happy place. Just a great day, great morning. I want to shout out a couple of people real first, man. We have debates, but these guys, they really love youth athletics. Uh, Keith Akins and Chad Wilson, both of them are coaches, um, youth coaches, middle school coaches, and they've given a lot. So I just wanted to acknowledge those young men real quick and all their contributions for 15 plus years in youth athletics. If you got somebody that you want to shout out for their work and giving back to the youth in the community, hey, y'all know, just hit me up, message me. My phone number all over social media. So yeah, let's start acknowledging these coaches that are doing their part to help grow youth athletics. I do want to acknowledge one more person from the Shreveport area, Patalvis Black, and all that he's doing to help youth in the Shreveport area. My guest today, man, watching, just, y'all know I be sitting back in the cut, chilling. I just watch. Sometimes I say a lot, sometimes I don't say anything, and I just watch the progression, transformation, and growth of a student athlete, because it's a beautiful maturation process to watch. And our guest today, she's hot like fire. And I ain't never heard it, but I bet you sometimes she be saying they not like us. They not like us. Oh, that's an individual, singular thing. They not like me. They not like me. My bad. My bad. She probably said, "Nah, she's the most humble young lady you'll want to meet. She has her own work ethic. She has her own IQ. She has her own love for this sport that she plays. Off the Bench Sports family, please welcome Carley Hamilton." Well, hello there, young lady.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No, it's all my pleasure. Again, you're my reason why. You're my reason why. So we're gonna start off like I do every first timer, and I'm sorry it took me forever to get you on. Please forgive me. Um, Tell us a little bit about Carley Hamilton.
Well, like you said, I'm Carley Hamilton, class of 2025, 17. Uh, I play basketball, but I feel like I'm more than a basketball player. Daughter to Carlton and Gwen Hamilton. I have a younger brother, CJ, and an older sister, Kaylee. Um, a hooper, but off the court, I'm really down to earth, chill, like to laugh, joke, but on the court, it's a whole different me. I feel like that's the time where like that aggression and that dog come out of me. But if you see me off the court like now, I'm a whole different person. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I know. I remember I saw you about a month ago in Grambling, and I saw such a reserved young lady. Like,
yeah.
oh, I'm just here to watch hoop. Like, don't pay me no never mind. I don't need the attention. I just want to come in here and watch these dudes play. And you were there watching dudes play.
Right.
So were you just supporting your school, or was it an overall just love for the game?
I would say both because my brother plays for Huntington, and just watching some other teams, watching some good players and stuff. So yeah, both.
So who? outside of your brother,
Mhm.
who are some of your favorite boys players?
Um, Off rip TJ from Calvary, um, class of
Tell, tell
2027.
me his full name if you know it. Where his first and his last name.
Tyrone Jameson.
Okay.
Yeah. Goes to Calvary. Real nice. Been working with him a long time. We used to get up at 5 a.m. and so he's a little bro to me. Um, I would also say I like to watch as a team, Bozier, because they scrappy. Like I like how they play. They always gonna play defense, no matter how offense looking. I feel like their aggression and their toughness always draws me to them. And who else? I like to watch. I don't know.
Hey, but two things. First things first, nothing's bigger than the B, baby. And and your love for Shreveport, Bossier area. How does when you think about that you're from Shreveport, where there's been a host of great female athletes have come through? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Just knowing that my city and my area has so much history and holds a lot of great names, and it really is a city where a lot was accomplished. I don't want to stay here, but it definitely means a lot to know that I'm literally in the position that some of the greats were in when they were younger.
Right, right. At what time period in your life did you fall in love with basketball?
What time period? I'll say I fell in love with basketball going into high school. So that would be my eighth grade summer, beginning to become a freshman. That's when I felt like I really fell in love with basketball.
What made the game so interesting and exciting to you?
It became interesting and exciting once I found the confidence and belief within myself. For years I had people pushing me and telling me this and telling me that. And like as a kid growing up, you just like, okay, I gotta listen because they adults and I'm listening to them. But until you just find that within yourself, it don't really like hit home. But
Yeah,
then when I played AAU that summer and just going into high school, becoming like more mature and stuff, I really started believing in myself. The work was starting to pay off then at such a young age. So yeah, I could say that's when I was really like, okay, Carly, yeah, like you got this, take it serious.
so in this process, I heard you say earlier, you've done some 5 a.m. training. What was that? What was that like for you? And shout out your trainer, man.
Big shout out to hard work. We was in the gym countless days, hours, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., like just getting it in. Um, Shout out to Savage Skill Work and my dad, of course. And what it was like for me was I started very young. So, as a young kid, it's like you're anxious. You wanna like I was the type where it didn't hurt me to wake up. Like I was a morning person, which I still am, but back then, like I was anxious, like, let's go, let's go. So when I got there, of course the workouts and stuff have changed now because I've grown as a player. But I never looked at it uh as like dreading, and it was something I had to do. It was always something I wanted to do. So I feel like the want to and the excitement, like let's do this, let's get better, always help my workouts and the consistency stay the same, like
Right,
um and now I can see like all of that really paid off and it still is. So yeah, I feel like that was good that I started really, really early, started alongside some good players and we all just came up together.
right, Right. So
Right.
tell me, you also said that you and TJ from Calvary have did some training together. You look at him from a aspect as a little brother. He's obviously younger than you, and you showing him what real hard work looks like. Who is that person for you that you've been able to train with, and you've been able to say, "Forgive me, damn, I like that. I'm gonna strive to be this from a work standpoint, advantage point of view."
I would definitely say Michaela Williams. I got the opportunity to work out with her a lot of years, a lot of 5 a.m.s with hard work. Just being younger. Of course, I still went hard, but in the back of my head, I'm sitting watching what she do, watching her routines, watching how she comes in the gym, her energy, all of that. I feel like I was able to observe and grasp and take on some of those good habits that she displayed.
Right. Okay. Great. 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 Hey, it's probably no better player in the state of Louisiana to be able to learn from and have the ability to work directly firsthand with, and just see those little nuggets that she's learned over the years. When you think back, and I need you to take a second before you respond to this question. When you look back, coming out of middle school, y'all got this saying in Shreveport, uh, she's the hottest in the city. Coming out of middle school, you were the hottest player, Shreveport Bossier. A lot goes into nowadays parents and kids discussing the best options for their journey.
Mhm.
What went into making your journey?
Wait, went into making my journey, my journey. Um, I would say why I chose Shreve because I feel like that's basically what you asked me. Shreve had a rich winning history, and I wanted to be coached by winners and play with winners. So that's what really drew me into okay, this is where I want to be. I feel like the previous players that were on the team, they had championships under their belt, and I feel like their experience and leadership could grow me as a young freshman. And like for the long run, I feel like their history and experience would be beneficial to me. So that's why I chose it.
Okay. So when you talk about past history of what really good basketball looks like, to my recollection, only one name really stands out as big as the cities of Shreveport, Bossier. That's Elena Beard. How much history or knowledge and input do you have on a person like Elena Beard? Did you maybe have access to where, as a young hooper, you had access to her to maybe
Right.
ask her a question or two, or just looking at older film of her again? How was that for you?
Okay. Elena Beard. So I'm number 20, and she's the reason I wear number 20. I remember. Yeah. I remember sitting down with my dad one day, and I was always five because there's five people in my family. But I just wanted to change. So I remember sitting down with him and we were just talking, talking basketball, and he was like, um, Elena Beer was number 20. At that time I didn't know much about her, but then we start to watch videos and film, and he was like, she went to Southwood. I was like, a player like this was from here, like I didn't know, like, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna roll with 20. Like I just been rocking with it ever since. So
Okay.
um, yeah, I would definitely say she has helped me along the way. She actually just had a camp that I attended. I wasn't able to play, but I was still able to just be there, get some pointers from her, and just talk to her, not just on the basketball level, just as a person and stuff like outside of life. So yeah, I would say Elena Bear has definitely helped me along my journey a lot.
Right. Another young lady that was uh, big, that's not in your age range, but close, close. You got to see Destiny Rice as a young hooper. What does the name Destiny Rice mean to you?
D Rice, it's a dog for real. I was very, very young when she played at North Caddo, but I remember going, just watching her and how she just couldn't be guarded. Like, I mean, the whole team could be trying to stop Destiny. She going to the goal. Like, it was like a sight to see for sure, for sure. I got the opportunity to train with her a couple times, built that relationship. I still talk to her to this day. So, yeah, I would definitely say D Rice a dog.
So this is a progression. A progression. I promise you, it's a progression. Being able to, as a young hooper, being able to process all this stuff, adding it to your IQ bank. Uh, how much easier did getting to see these players and maybe taking a piece of this from this person or a piece of this from this person, going in your back pocket before you change into your hoop gear and pulling this out and say, Elena did this. I'm gonna try to do this tonight in the game. How have you been able to fuse all of those things together?
I would say I've been able to do that by building a relationship with them outside of basketball. So like my interest to gain for their game, if that makes any sense. So just talking to them, like what they do on a daily, how do they prepare for games, and being able to know those things and try to implement it into my daily habits. Then looking at their film, asking them what moves do they do, when did they do this move, why do they do this move, has been able to be successful for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Man, I don't want to ask you this question, and I'm not, but I gotta kind of segue it to the real next question that I'm trying to ask.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this right here. I'm gonna say the name, and you add value to the name.
Right. Okay.
Brian Shine.
That's my coach.
Oh, wait, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. We don't do symbols around here.
Okay.
Tell me in word. I know what the symbol means.
Mhm.
Everybody may not understand that. Verbalize it to the audience of how important your coach has been in your life.
Coach B holds a lot of value in my life. I appreciate everything he does for me as a coach. He pushes me when working out is always a challenge. In practice, nothing is easy. Everybody know he on Carly the hardest, but I soak it in and I appreciate him for it. But I feel like most importantly, what I love most about Coach B is the time he takes out not on side of the basketball court, as far as like checking up on me. If he ain't heard from me in a while, he like, Carly, would you like, why ain't heard from you? Going to church, always just sending me motivational stuff and checking on me mentally and stuff is why I feel like Coach B holds a lot of value, and like I really, really, really love Coach B. Yeah.
We follow each other on social media. He's big from, and this is just me on the outside looking in, he's big on team bonding activities.
Mhm.
How much does that mean to you? Just knowing that you have a coach that says, hey, I know this not within the scope or realm of what I'm supposed to be doing, but I really appreciate it if y'all get up on Sunday morning and be at this address and come and do this with me. I want to help pour into your other aspect of life. Like,
Right.
how does like how does that emotional value add to your relationship as player coach?
It adds a lot because I feel like if I know that you care about me as a person and you want what's best for me outside of being a basketball player, I receive and I respond to what you're saying to me as a coach better. And I know whatever you say or how you say it is coming from the heart. He always say we act alike, so it's maybe sometimes we clash, but I'm able to shake back and bounce out of it. And same way with him, quick because we know where it's coming from. It's coming from number love based on your actions and what you do outside of the court.
Right, right. I absolutely love that. Uh, can I ask a tough question?
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
You guys have had really great non-district seasons. You go into district and you blow the roof off the thing. Playoffs come, quarterfinals, semifinals, quarterfinals one year, semifinals the next year. Um, how was that for you mentally, being so close yet so far away?
The year we went to the quarters, we played Lafayette. I didn't play that year, but I felt like if I would have, we would have had a good shot at winning it all. Sitting back and just watching everything unfold, I definitely learned a lot from it. And then the next year, my junior year, we lost in the semis. I would say we lost because of us. Um, it wasn't no discredit to the other team. I mean, they won, but I feel like it was us. We looked past them and was preparing for the championship game. So that's definitely a lesson that we're all taking coming into this new year. But about being so close and not getting it, um, timing. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Whenever it's right for us to win a championship, which I wanted to be this year. My last year, I'm definitely trying to go out with a bang. It'll happen. I'm definitely going to do everything in my power. My team's going to be prepared. I know my coaches will have us prepared. So if it's meant to be, it'll be. Um, but we've been getting close, and Huntington has been getting close for a lot of years. So I feel like the time is now. It's now.
When you look at, I think I want to make sure I'm right in the word choice I use in giving you this one. The the summer isn't always a good judge of where you will be as far as who you are as a team and the identity of your team from the summer. But big emphasis on the but.
Mhm.
From what you
From what
saw
you saw
from your
from your
team and yourself, how was the summer for you?
I would say this summer was way different than last summer. And I would say it really started with losing that game and having to come back home and feeling like, well, personally me, feeling like, you let people down. People that put their time and all of that into you for y'all to go out there and lose. It may sound like it's a lot of pressure, but like that's just how it was with me. Like you let a lot of people down. So now when you come back to this team, you have to wait a long time for the same opportunity. But every time you step in the gym with your team, like you should be going hard with that in the back of your head. Like, don't let that happen again. So when we first started summer workouts, we didn't touch a ball for a good I would say month. Like our coach's biggest lesson for us was just because you have the talent doesn't mean it's going to be given to you.
Right.
And I feel like already our mentalities have switched from, okay, we know we have the talent, but if we do the things that the other team's not doing, which is on the ground, running hard every single day over and over and over and never getting bored of that, but like wanting to get better and wanting to keep doing it every single day, it'll get hard. But if we continue to do this, it'll pay off in the long run. So when we do get to that moment again, it won't slip by us.
Right.
So I feel like that's how our team's mentality has already changed, and the season is ahead of us, so it'll only get better from there.
Right. Right. When you think of all the stuff that has transpired, and you look and you say, okay, summer was this. Now it's the off season to my last opportunity. What more do you have to do individually to be able to try to lead your team uh, back to Hammond, Louisiana?
Um, Me, I feel like the leadership is what my team needs from me. A lot more other things, but most importantly, just being the absolute leader of the team. Being the example when things aren't going well, being the one to stay calm, get like tell everybody we okay, we got it, we good. Just being like the one on the team that they know never gonna get shooken up. Like
Right.
if it don't phase me, it shouldn't phase y'all. Like, just being that person they can count on, they can lean on to where like if I can't do it, Carly can. And I want to be that person for them and for the team. Yeah.
Gotcha, man. That makes a lot of sense. That makes absolutely a lot of sense. Um, can we do one more question?
Yes, sir.
If you're not comfortable with the question, just say pass.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So the progression of the women's game has grown immensely over the last few years. Okay, you with me so far?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about the rift that mainstream media has tried to pit against two phenomenal players that are doing their things, living their best lives, loving the game that they are playing? And that's Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Do you have a thought on how this whole thing has played out, if you want to give it?
Um. Okay, I don't mind that question. To me, I felt like that moment between them was just a competitive moment. I don't think that it was any ill intentions toward what happened in that moment. I don't agree with the backlash and all of the negative comments and stuff either side is getting from it. But as a competitor, like that's what you like to see. Like you like for two great players, matter of fact, to go at it and like give us something to watch. Like
Right.
I feel like that really spiked the internet and the world's attention on women's growth and the potential that it has in the future. So my thoughts on that will be I liked it. I loved it. Didn't bother me.
Man, see what happened when you answer a question too good. You know what happens?
What?
He gives me another question.
Okay.
I'm over your time limit. So if you don't want the question, we'll pass, and I'll get my answer off air, or we can do it on air. You tell me.
Okay.
Well, okay, me. Yes question, no. Yes question, no. Go home.
Yes. Question.
Okay, you spoke about competing. A lot of talks here lately in Louisiana about bringing in the shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on Louisiana possibly adapting to the shot clock? And is that something that you and your hooping buddies talk about?
I agree with it. I feel like it's time for Louisiana to implement a shot clock. Because you get in situations in the game where a team tries to hold the ball. Nobody want to play defense on you just holding the ball. So and I feel like it would definitely like grow IQ because you have to make a decision and a smart decision and the best decision for your team within a time limit. And I feel like that just translates to the college level and even the professional level. So why not just add it now? And is that something me and my friends talk about? Um, Not really. I mean, most of us play on with the shot clock in AAU on circuit tournaments and stuff. So it's not nothing that'll be hard for us to adjust to. I guess
Right.
it's just a matter of every other team being able to adjust to it.
Funny,
Yeah.
too funny. Shout out to club team, the showcase team.
Arkansas Mavs, Coach Durham, been playing with them for a long, long time.
Shout out to the Arkansas Mavs. They get a lot of our best Louisiana girls that disgust me, but shout out to the Arkansas Mavs. Can somebody in Louisiana please put together a formatted great girls program that wears that boot? Thank you. Man, it's been fun, so fun. I had fun.
Me
I
too.
had fun. Um, Again, thank you for taking a moment with Off the Bench Sports. Uh, I look forward to October. October is when you guys can get started up again uh, on a full time level. I'm sure stuff with the new changing of the rules, it's stuff that y'all can do. But yeah, October is when the real work begins. So stay healthy,
Yes, sir.
stay hydrated, and have fun.
Yes, sir. Thank
Hey,
you.
you know what? Oh, thank you. You know what it is, right? Get off the bench and get into the game. Why would we do anything else?
Right.
Hey, have a great day.
You too. Thank you.